Yellow. So Jonah apparently has some plants for me. Jonah?
I sure do, sir. I got all kinds of stuff for you.
Jonah, you're very bright today.
I am. It's a bright day.
This is a good day. Oh, he knows what I like.
I do. So, today we have some burning bushes.
Hey, actually this is not burning bush.
Ah, what is it?
This is a Loropetalum.
Ah, see? He would know. He knows the bushes better. I know the trees.
But I like Loropetalum.
I know these guys. He knows these guys.
He knows the trees, yeah, he does.
I do.
So we got a Loropetalum.
Little juniper bush here.
Hey, buddy.
Nice, beautiful guy. He's pretty healthy.
Great owl. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Put him down there. Got you the skip laurel. Nice and beautiful. Thick boy.
It's either a skip or actually, this is an autolucan laurel. It's a laurel, but it's gonna stay more like 3 or 4 feet tall and not go up to like 12. So, but that's a good plant right there. Nice.
So we got this guy.
I can tell you what that is.
Sounds good.
Can you tell me?
It is a hydrangea.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you what color though, because I'm not that magical.
It looks like it might be just a limelight. So,
I don't know.
Kind of whitish yellow.
It's very likely.
Cool.
And there's 2 more burning bushes, or what'd you call them?
Loropetalum.
Loropetalums. There's 2 more of these.
Nice.
So there's 4 in total. And I got you a new surprise today that you don't know about.
What's that?
I got this entire bag is full of strawberry plants.
No way.
Yes.
What kind of strawberry plants?
The kind you eat.
Well said. Well said.
I don't know the specific variety.
Man, we need to get these going in little pots.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
You can put them in the pots, in the garden, whatever you want to do.
Who'd you get them from?
The man I worked for today, Mr. Todd.
Awesome. Did he tell you anything about how big they get or anything?
Well, I know. I've worked for him before. They get about that big.
Nice.
So they're nice.
Tasty.
Very sweet. Very
Awesome.
juicy. Some of them are.
That's the treasure trove right there. That's the big.
Some of them are spreaders. Some of them are a little more bushy. They don't spread as much, but it's a mix of both. I couldn't tell you which ones are which. But
Nice.
all I know is they're all yours.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. And I got me a free wheelbarrow today.
What?
Yeah.
From who?
From Mr. Todd.
My goodness,
He had
this
a free
guy.
wheelbarrow. He didn't need to use it. He didn't need it anymore.
That's a good wheelbarrow.
It is a
True
good
temper,
wheelbarrow.
man.
I know. He was like,
cool.
Do you have a use for this? I don't. I was like, yes, sir.
Nice.
I do.
That
He's like, all right,
cool.
it's yours.
Man, people
And
are
I
so
got you all these pots.
so generous. Wow.
Actually,
I do declare that is a lot of good stuff. You look like you're at home in the back of your truck.
It feels like home. I like this place.
Yeah. It's good stuff. Well, I'm gonna go take these strawberries and pot them up. I'll show people how to. You can help me if you want to, but you're probably tired from work. Need to get all cleaned up and stuff.
I can help you for a few minutes.
Okay.
While I'm still dirty.
Well, let's go ahead and pot these up for the winter time so that we can have them next spring to plant.
All right.
Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. No, he called it a skip laurel.
You gotta go through I thought I already took it. This is compost that was created from green waste, so like wood chips and leaf drop-offs that were mulched up. Also has sand in it and topsoil, so it's really decomposing still. So we have a lot of nice organic matter, a lot of water holding capacity, which is going to be good for transplanting these strawberries. Also have sand in it, which is going to mean more water filtration, so it's well drained. Another thing is it's slightly acidic, which strawberries actually like. Jonah's filling these 1-gallon buckets up to about 1 inch from the top. They're going to sink down a little bit probably, but not very much. Let's go ahead and just pour these out, I think. At least half of them. Yeah, I mean that's some really good root system. That's definitely going to be doing well. But little guys like this, it looks like they were already struggling. We're going to plant them, but it's tough. There's multiple ways to transplant your strawberries. One being, you know, they send off those runners. It's kind of fun how they do that. What you can do is, you have these runners coming off, especially if you're planting your strawberries in like a pot on your patio or something like that. You can put other little pots around and make sure that
The runners are put into the little pots that you've prepared, and then whenever they're established in that pot, You just cut the runner off.
Snip it off.
Then you got a whole new plant.
A whole new independent plant. And what's nice about that is it's not reproduction in the sense that the plants are cross-pollinating with any other plants. You know, it's through asexual.
Yeah, it's asexual. It's
so you're going to get the exact, yeah, it's cloning. So you're getting the exact same genetics of whatever you originally have. Another thing about established strawberries is they really produce, like let's say you plant one plant, for 3 to 4 years is where it's going to be reaching its max capacity, and then after that it just starts declining. So one system that I haven't personally done yet, but I've heard about doing, is a 4-bed system where first year you plant your strawberries, the strawberries fill out that area, you use the runners from that bed, move them over to the second bed, and then the next year you use those runners to go over to the third bed, and by the time you get to the 4th bed, you're going to clear out the first bed, which is getting old by then.
Yeah.
You can either use it for other types of plants, or you can amend it, all kinds of things like that. Also with strawberries, you can plant more upright, less shading plants, like what would that be? Like you could potentially do some like raspberry canes above the strawberries,
or blackberries,
anything that where you can reach in and get the strawberries, but it's not going to really shade the strawberries. There's potential to do some intercropping there. Sure. Oh, Jones got to go. See you, brother. Thanks for the strawberries. We'll have some fun out here. See you later.
Enjoy.
There are lots of ways to get your strawberries happy and healthy and producing. You really want to start bringing in new plants after about year 3 or 4. Really the best time for transplanting around here would have been like right when fall is starting, so August or September. Right now it's, you know, October, so it's a little late. So I'm going to probably bring these into my garage to where they don't freeze and they get their roots a little more established. Essentially, I'm just going to put these strawberries in here, water them down real good, and put them in an area where they're not going to freeze. Those roots will slowly grow. Since it's not really that warm right now, the growth process is going to be slower, so I need to give these plants some time to establish those roots a little bit and go more dormant, because strawberries are a plant that goes dormant in the winter time. They just kind of have a small tuft of leaves right there, and then as soon as that spring weather comes, boom, they're ready to kickstart. One of the benefits of transplanting in the fall is that these plants are going to be, the roots are going to be established by the time spring comes around, and they can just boom, jump right into the springtime growth, and we'll even get a harvest next year. Oh yeah, you see those little runners right here and here? This plant used to be connected to a bunch of other runners, but then it was snipped on both sides, and now you have an independent plant. Alright, let's get going planting these strawberries. Alright, I'm going to try to get these guys buried pretty good. A little deeper than I would normally go, just because I know that really these leaves are not going to be photosynthesizing a ton since it's wintertime. So I'm really trying to cover these guys up, mainly giving the roots as much chance of being covered, pressed down all the way around it. And what that's going to do is it's going to create more contact with all these little roots. You know, all those roots are going to be more squished into the soil, more contact. And by pushing down, I'm actually giving the soil more density, which means the water content in this is going to stay more consistent. It's not going to be so easily fluctuated. Snipping these ones off. We don't need these. Those are not really a leaf, so they're not going to photosynthesize. Take those off. They're just taking energy. And there you go. First transplanted plant. Let's do the rest of them. Oh, and another reason that you want to transition your older strawberry plants out is that the closer, the more dense the plants are, the more the water moisture is going to stay underneath the leaves, and that's just more probability of getting fungal diseases, and slugs start coming in also and eating on your strawberries. So after a year or two, you really want to start thinning that bed out. Shovels, folks, are used for more more than just shoveling. They're also nice tripods. Two Benjamins out here, Benjamin Hillman and Benjamin Meeks. He's coming out here to kindly help me. Also, fire pit, what are we working on, Roby? But I really think he Alright, fully loaded up. We're going to take them up here where they're in the shade a little bit. We'll cover them with some fabric. You can turn around. What? You can turn it around and go straight.
I guess I could.
I guess going backward would work too. Either way, whatever floats your boat. For now, give them some little. We'll be getting some strawberries next year. Uh-oh. We tried to do one more trip, and let's just say it's getting a little tipsy here.
Oops.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to replant these guys. You got this.
I do. I got this.
No worries. Slow and steady wins the race. Aha! Safe and sound. Well done, sir. Well done. High five. Boom. Let's see how this reaches. Pretty good coverage. That'll work. Let's put it aside for now until we water. Yeah, these plants are going to be a good little addition to the landscape in different areas. The lower petalum are a nice, they usually have like a more purplish reddish hue. So those would be bushes that I want to keep them around 3 feet tall. Juniper is a nice evergreen, and I can probably divide this hydrangea up. See how thick it is? I'd say this is probably a good 8-10-year-old hydrangea. So if I just come in and slice it into different chunks, I can create that, turn that into like a 5, 8, 10 plants. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and give all these a nice soaking. I'll let you water some. You want to, Benjamin? All the way soaked down to the. I just want to pretty much pour water right through them, because, like we talked about, these are filled with compost that is really, it's really highly drainable, which is what you want for these guys. But it's also going to hold that water because it's got the organic. All the organic, leaves, needles, twigs, breaking down. It's going to hold that water. I'd say they need a little more water, but they're getting close. I think we're going to double up on this fabric. A little bit too low to stick. Nice. Pieces of wood. Ta-da! Sweet. Well, we have all the strawberries we're going to need for a little while. Those are going to be rooting into the soil. Eventually, we'll probably put them in the garage because it's getting cold. But yeah, I think it's a good start. Like I said, we did this kind of later in the year to where, it's getting colder. But as long as those roots have the chance to send out some of those more fibrous roots and get an establishment, they'll be ready to rock and roll in the springtime.
All right.
Well done, Benjamin. The two Benjamins got it done today. Thanks, Jonah, for the free strawberries, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.